Hello, I'm Cindy Tsai. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm a Chinese and Taiwanese American artist. I'm an actor, producer, activist, co-founder of ZAPI Artists, and I'm the lead producer on this production of This Is the Hour under our own pen.
Hey, I'm Sofia Khwaja, and I use she, her pronouns. I'm a South Asian artist, and I'm an actor, writer, and activist. I'm also a co-founder of ZAPI Artists. ZAPI Artists stands for Gen Z Asian Pacific Islander Artists and is a collective that was founded this summer by 3 API artists, myself, Cindy, and our third co-founder, Huang. We believe that our generation has the knowledge and power to change the game for API folk in every creative industry.
The work that ZAPI does is all in an effort to take accountability for our blind spots and create safe spaces for API artists to function without limitations. We aim to better understand how we can be both allies and oppressed, holding our own API community accountable while also encouraging us to empower ourselves and other marginalized communities.
In putting together this project, over 40 artists collaborated from across the country and the world.
Even in a virtual space, the work tonight has existed on the traditional territories of the Munsee Lenape,
Susquehannock,
Wappinger,
Chumash,
Tongva,
Cheech,
Canarsie,
Micanacan,
Miwok,
Matinecock,
Nanticoke,
Piscataway,
and Pawtucket people.
We recognize that this land acknowledgement is only the first step towards true rectification and reconciliation to Indigenous communities.
From the creative team to the audio and video editors, from the writers of the work to the performers and the musicians that brought it to life, This Is the Hour Under Our Own Pen was conceived exclusively by South Asians, East Asians, Southwest Asians, and Southeast Asians. This affinity space is rarely afforded to the API theater community, and we are honored to have cultivated this space for API artists to exist and be celebrated fully.
ZAPI Artists' mission is to create space where we can recognize our own oppression while practicing allyship for others. As such, the proceeds of tonight's event will be distributed to the Asian American Advocacy Fund, the Black Trans Travel Fund, and to the incredible API artists who made this night possible. At ZAPI Artists, we are dedicated for taking responsibility for the anti-Blackness in our community and for fighting for anti-racism.
Please donate to the ZAPI Artists PayPal link, which will be on the screen the entire night. And without further ado, welcome to This Is the Hour Under Our Own Pen.
I'm turning on my radio to sing along to what I know. Celine Dion, Elvis, Elton John, Prince, and Bowie. Though we never met, they understood me. I never fit in, not home in my skin, half yellow, half white. Until Michael Jackson helped me see the light. There's so much to say, words can't display. Nomo marago punde. Music is the only way. Baby, all I wanna do is say ha na na na. All I wanna do is say ha na na na. All I wanna, you're far away from my homeland, but listen it, you'll understand. All I wanna do is say ha na na na. All I wanna. Now I'm a star, I've traveled so far, made history. Kids around the world are listening to me. The girls in Japan, they can't understand, but at my show, my song is the language that we both know. There's so much to say, words can't display. Nomo malago punde. Music is the only way. Baby, all I wanna do is say ha na na na. All I wanna do is say ha na na na. All I wanna, you're far away from my homeland, but listen and you'll understand. All I wanna do is say ha na na na. All I wanna. Do you You remember Michael Jackson's Black or White, Macaulay Culkin rock and rollin' in the dead of night to make his parents confounded. They're like, sleep or you're grounded. So he strums a power chord and his daddy's surrounded by African lines cause he's flying across the earth. Then Michael shows up to teach him music's true worth. Every nation, every color morphing into each other. A song can build a bridge from one man to another. Hey, yeah, yeah. Baby, all I wanna do is say ha-na-na-na. All I wanna do is say ha-na-na-na. All I wanna, you're far away from my homeland. But the cynic, you'll understand that all I wanna do is say ha-na-na-na. All I wanna. I'm turning on my radio to sing along to what I know.
Catch a train out of the city, West Coast main line to Oxenholme. At Lake Windermere, hire a car, just keep on the road. Traffic kills in the city, you spend the day not getting anywhere. All your satellite navigation won't ever compare to stars in the northern sky. Get in the car and ride, taking the A591, colors on fire in the setting sun. Wordsworth could never have done justice to this. Down the hill like water on glass, slowing down time when you're driving fast. My parents left their home for the city, home swept away like it was never there. They raised us far from danger, no expense to be spared. The day I left my job, I left the city, left the girlfriend's flat to live out of the car. Unplugged and disconnected, silence the voice in the dark. Son, I know something's wrong. Tell me what's going on. Out on the A591, Earth is on fire in the setting sun. Now you can finally run, finally run. Wheels turn, dust blows away. Wheels turn, dust blows away. Grinding pavement to dust till it shakes your bones. Wheels turn, life carries on. Wheels turn, life carries on. Wheels turn, nothing will last but this path of stone, meant for you alone.
Stars in the northern sky. Let's take the car and ride. Let's take the A591. Colors on fire in the setting sun.
Nothing ahead or behind. Leave it all behind. Let's take the A591. Right through the fire of the setting sun. Words earth could never have done justice to this. Down the hill like water on glass, slowing down time like we're driving fast.
While we share this awesome set of performances with you tonight, we also want to take the time to speak on some things we want you to know. This is a Zappy Post recap. Let's talk about composing the BIPOC experience in musical theater. There is a vast difference in authenticity when there are BIPOCs holding the pen to their own stories versus being subjugated to white retellings of our experiences. Erasure can commonly occur when white composers attempt to fully conceptualize the BIPOC experience without proper research or experience in cultural and racial elements. This can often lead to offensive stereotypes and one-dimensional depictions that are inaccurate about marginalized communities. For example, Richard Rogers of Rodgers and Hammerstein wrote the music to both South Pacific and The King and I, which involves the Asian Pacific Islander communities heavily. He didn't show any interest in researching these cultures and their music because he wanted to appeal to a Western audience. This then resulted in harmful depictions of API characters in these stories. What is most important in ensuring that these stories are told respectfully, accurately, and authentically is allowing BIPOC writers to write under their own pen.
Water only flows one way. Watch it trickle high to low. All you have to do is make sure you don't fall. Someone home or at the prey, asking God for rain and snow. I don't want to wait for someone I don't know. But if it turns out that the gods are still in heaven, wouldn't they be proud of me? Not even they could note the odds that by 11 I'd be the genius we see. And though I've tried a bunch of times to get this working, this'll be, I think, the 8th. I'm getting closer to a way to save my village. So let's take a leap of faith. 若黄龙听得见，为何你抛弃我们一整年？多希望有一天你会让雨再出现。And if it turns out that the gods are not in heaven, I can still be proud of me. And though they're not the best of odds when you're 11, someday I'll bring back the sea. I know it's out there in the distance waiting for me. Water stretching vast and deep. I don't know how or when, but I can save my village if I take a leap.
My husband says, "Wife, submit unto me." But submission ain't my suit. Especially when my husband ain't too kind and drinks to boot. So when Annie came to town one day and offered to teach me how to shoot, I said, yes, I'll find a way to be your protege. 'Cause what he don't know is that My body may be trapped in that hellhole shack, but my soul can let go with any O.
Teach me good, but he'll never know. Oh, my Annie, oh, my Annie, oh, my Annie, oh. She'll teach me good, but he'll never know. My heart is like a rifle I must reclaim from his cold hand. It squeezed too tight, it shrinks, denies, recoils at his demand. The threat of him looms over me, I always sense it there. I lost the girl who knew herself, I can't remember where. Annie says a woman's strength ain't rooted in her charms. So I will have to find my legs so I can raise my arms. Oh, my Annie, oh, my Annie, oh, my Annie, oh. She'll teach me good, but he'll never know. She'll teach me good, but he'll never know. My thoughts are like a bullet taking aim at the disease that makes men think they own us and can do just what they please. Like telling me to shut my mouth or polish his old shoes, or late at night when I say no and I'm nursing one more bruise. Annie never lost herself, she got her man with a gun. Now I will learn to use this thing so I can get rid of one. Oh, my Annie, oh, my Annie, oh, my Annie, oh. I'll teach him good, but he'll never know. Oh, my Annie, oh, my Annie, oh, my Annie, oh. I'll teach him good, but he'll never know. I'm a powder keg of anger, but oh, he doesn't know. I'm a soldier locked and loaded, but oh, he doesn't know. And when he tries to muzzle me, I'll pack that powder down tight and whisper to myself, not tonight, girl, not tonight. My Annie took to hunting the day her daddy died. My Annie fed her family and did showbiz on the side. My Annie earned her living with her wit and with her skill. My Annie said if things get rough, she's not afraid to kill. So Annie gave me strength to up and hop this train, so I won't have to use this thing to put a bullet through his brain. Oh, my Annie, oh, my Annie, oh, my Annie, oh. She taught me good, and I let one go. Now enjoy the show. Paul!
Asia is an incredibly vast continent made up of individuals from South, Southwest, Southeast, and East Asia. Yet despite this fact, many have been conditioned to only understand one kind of Asianness. The reality is that in American contexts, we have been taught that to be Asian is to be East Asian, light-skinned and readily interchangeable with other Asians. And despite race being a social construct, we must acknowledge what this means. The term Asian arose in the Asian American movement of the late 1960s. This movement sought to give all pan-ethnic Asians a way to combat the unique API oppression, and was led by the most populous groups of the time, which included Filipino, Chinese, and Japanese activists. Out of this, the movement became synonymous with yellow power and later East Asians, leaving brown Asians out of the picture as more began to immigrate. In short, this pattern of exclusion in the API community, both intentional and unintentional, is rampant, with lasting marks of increased marginalization and invisibility for a variety of brown Asians. South Asians have historically been completely disregarded as a part of the Asian umbrella due to cultural, religious, and racial phenotypic differences. Similarly, Southeast Asians, particularly Filipinos, have not been considered Asian enough either. And Southwest Asians, well, they don't even have a term or community besides their own which best represents them. Despite Southwest Asian or Middle Eastern individuals having much in common with other Asians, particularly South Asians, they're consistently excluded from the API community. And regardless of whatever term these individuals identify with, they still deserve to take up space with other APIs. Ultimately, there are systems of privilege and racial hierarchy even within the API community. The historical legacy of who is seen, allowed to speak, and acknowledged makes this undeniable. As a community, we must learn to better support all API individuals, know our own privileges, not only in the context with other BIPOC communities, but on an inter-community level. This is crucial. Consider which Asians are being cast, hired, allowed to speak, and be seen and acknowledged. For more information on these very complex issues, please see ZAPI Artists' Instagram page, where we use our platform every week to discuss pressing issues within marginalized communities.
I don't wanna be more trouble, but the world's so troubling. I don't wanna seem I need more than what's here. I went wandering through the city, taking note of the beautiful things. Times change and stay the same anyway. When the summer came with the thunder and the rain and settled in, and the ocean brought the dust ankle deep in the air. By the morning, I feared for all that'd be lost if we were swept away. Times change and stay the same anyway you paint it. But your words, they sing within me. They give this girl some way to be, and all that's good goes coursing through me, and I feel stronger than the way I felt before. Allah, Allah, Allah.
I have everything. I took my dreams and I grew them in the sand. I gave it all the love I had. This land, this sea, every corner, every street is what I know. Though it feels my life is slipping from the palms of my hands. And in the night I long for running somewhere far from this place. Times change and stay the same, and you wade through it. But your words, they sing within me. They give this girl some way to be, and all that's good goes cold.
We'd like to take a moment to speak about the organizations the donations from this production will be going to. 50% of the donations will be going to the incredible API artists who worked on this event. 25% of the donations will be going to the Asian American Advocacy Fund, which is an organization that works towards building a more politically conscious and engaged Asian American base in Georgia. Their main policy priorities include immigrant and racial justice, census redistricting and voting rights, and advancing educational, health, and economic opportunity. We chose the Asian American Advocacy Fund because their values align with ZAPI artists in creating space to advocate for our community, as well as making space to practice allyship to others. Through the Asian American Advocacy Fund, we found the Black Trans Travel Fund, which is a mutual aid-based organization committed to uplifting the narratives and supporting the livelihoods of Black trans women. Donated funds are redistributed directly to Black trans women in need, who can then have the autonomy to purchase private car ride services, purchase gas for their own vehicles, pay family or friends for a ride, or other alternatives of their choosing that best suit their comfort and needs. They are currently providing services to Black trans women in New York State as well as New Jersey State, and will be working to expand their efforts to other states soon. Donating to both of these causes are concrete ways to practice allyship. Please donate via the QR link and the link on the screen, and if donating isn't possible, other ways of practicing allyship include having tough conversations with family and friends, reading, sharing, and uplifting underrepresented artists and causes. Let's get on with the rest of the show. This next one is especially special to us. Rarely do we get to see LGBTQ representation in API work, and the power of representation, especially intersectionally within the API community, is immense. This show truly is a pioneer in trans and non-binary representation in the API theater community.
Those big brown eyes, got the curly hair, drive around that 06 Impala damn near everywhere. Got a crowd of pretty girls surrounding her all over this town, but I don't see nobody else when she's around. She gets straight A's. She's a fan of art, especially turn of the century Russian avant-garde. She collects her Star Wars memorabilia of just Darth Vader. She's perfect the way that God made her, but we never speak though. We're in the same class, so she don't know me. Nah, she don't know me. She makes my knees go weak and my heart beat fast. She don't feel the same, and she don't even know either one of my names. So what do I do when I see her in school? I don't look. I don't look. When she walks towards me, I'm so scared what she'll see, so I don't look. No, I don't look. I'm logging in, telling you my life, cause it's the only screen where I see faces like mine. It's the one place I know where I can bare my soul, but I never ever feed the trolls, cause people online can be massive jerks, though they don't know me. No, they don't know me, and I don't know why they sling their ugly slurs when they're attacking you. There's only one thing you can do. I don't look. I don't look. I intentionally choose to block out the abuse, so I don't look. No, I don't look. With an ace bandage pressed across my chest, she's not impressed with the way I dress. I'm such a mess, oh God, I'm such a loser. I can feel them laughing and talking smack behind my back, and it cuts so deep I feel it seeping underneath my rags. Oh medicine, I'm made of sin, but you're a slice of heaven. I wanted to be somebody else since I was just 11. The world is mean and cruel, and I feel it so intensely. I'm just 16, but I know when the odds are stacked against me, it's hard to let it be, pretending I don't give a damn. So don't look up at me, just see me for the boy I am, and I hope you don't let me die.
Come to the table, have a seat. Come talk to Tita while we eat. I don't know where you've been all night. I know that look means you're alright. On these very streets I would sneak out into the town to dance and drink and eat and eat and drink and dance. On these very streets I found some hidden part of me that longed to give and take a secret glance. That kind of wanting could not be. I am like you and you're like me. Back then it was not okay to be a driven woman. You're a daughter, you're a sister, you obey. Then when you move to the States to be a driven woman, there are parts of you have to cut away. I was foreign, so I had to be tough, be exotic like the spices on my shelf. There was more inside, but I was already different enough, so I remained foreign to myself. You will be successful, PhD, retire early, maybe write a book and drive a fancy car. I'm telling you right now, you will regret it when you're old like me, if you don't let yourself be who you are. Your mind is like a ticking bomb. You are exactly like your mom. You are more handsome than your dad. You are the child I never had. Don't be foreign to the things you conceal. We are meant to go through life with someone there. Kick the door in now while you have a chance to find something real and never feel foreign anywhere. You are like me and I'm like you. I'm sorry that you never knew. Our little secret, just we two. The heat, eat now and so eat.
This next song is from the Broadway musical Allegiance that takes place during the egregious internment of Japanese Americans during World War II. The 3 years in which Japanese Americans were interned are a deep-seated part of API history in this country, and it's important to never forget the atrocity and racism that our community faced and continues to face generationally. In this next piece, a Japanese American man named Sammy is contemplating the ways in which he can break from tradition to do what he believes in, instead of sticking to the status quo and being obedient. What are the ways that you can take action, and who is it for? We encourage you to visit the Zappy Artist Instagram page for a deeper dive into API allyship and the tangible ways we can work together in solidarity with other oppressed communities. It's important to remember that the work is not done until we are all free.
Don't fight the storm, he said, and now look where we are. Bending and cowering can only get you so far. He tells me to make myself useful and do our family proud. How the heck am I supposed to be useful when being myself's not allowed? He clings to tradition, afraid to try something new. We don't draw attention, we think but we never do. With him I followed blindly, with him I kept my mouth shut. But I swear from this point forward, I am going with my gut. What makes a man is his clarity when he listens to his heart. What makes a man is his bravery when he plays the bigger part. What makes a man is what he makes of himself while he's doing the best he can. I must be my own man. It's time we took action and found a way out of this place. I'll set an example, help others see beyond race. And though my face resembles our enemies in war, I am still American, nothing less and nothing more. I'll never be a thinker, much as Pop wants me to be, but I'm not some nameless body in a crowd. I have a soldier spirit, and if Uncle Sam approves it, I'll finally find a way to make Pop proud. I'll finally find a way to make me proud. What makes a man is his dignity when he stands for what is right. What makes a man is his loyalty when he fights his nation's fight. What makes a man is what he makes of himself when he's giving it all he can. For all our sakes, I'll do what it takes, and that's what makes a man.
Look around, we don't have to wander anymore. Come on, smile, we are almost there. Picture the house we'll buy, the hammock on the lawn, a plastic wreath hung on the door. The two of us, we had a future all along, just never saw it there before. But I look at you and I'm clairvoyant, baby. I can see our story unfold, I can see the future coming clear. Looking at you, I'm clairvoyant, baby. And all I see is paradise. I see paradise right here. Shut your eyes and baby, let me try to read your mind. Picture us in our brand new life. We've got a waterbed, a swimming pool out back. I see some bratty little tyke. No matter what, I know I'll have you at my side.
And that's what seeing the future's really like. I look at you and I'm clairvoyant, baby. I can see our story unfold. I can see the future coming clear. Looking at you, I'm clairvoyant, baby. And all I see is paradise. I see paradise right here. Together you and I can touch the stars. We can race through time. We can reach the sky. Together we know what tomorrow holds. And the future's us. Baby, do or die. When I'm with you, I'm clairvoyant, baby. I can see a lifetime unfold. I can see the future coming clear. Loving you, I'm clairvoyant, baby. And all I see is paradise. All I see is paradise. Right here.
Wow, we are approaching the final piece of the evening. Thank you guys so much for spending your night with us.
The artists that we gathered over the past couple of months in putting this together are just the tip of the iceberg of our artistic community. Imagine how many more of us are out there right now doing the work, creating, listening, sharing, and learning, and how many are looking for community or are figuring out where to begin. Well, we can't wait for you to join the Zappy Artist conversation of empowerment and accountability. And a massive thank you to all of our composers, singers, and musicians, and the family and friends who assisted, as well as to our creative team, Cynthia, Sarah, Jasmine, and Erica. Thank you so much.
If you haven't done so already, we'd like to remind you to donate via the Zappy Artists PayPal link, where 50% of tonight's proceeds will be going to the Asian American Advocacy Fund and the Black Trans Traveler Fund.
Thank you for spending your evening with us, and we'll see you next time. Bye!
You are something really different. Sorry if I'm coming on too strong. The way you let those women doing it with ease. Now look at me, I'm falling to my knees. All I wanted was a leader to help me see the world in a way I never have. But now you've made me a believer. I can't see another way without you. I won't ever leave. This is the hour, I'm saying wildflower, 'cause I need you more than I ever thought I could. You will empower like I never thought I would. Like I never thought I would. I don't quite understand you. You look at me like I've never seen before. Your mind is racing and your words can't keep up. Full of fire, 'cause you got more than luck. You talk a big dream and you're dreaming just the start. Always chasing what you want. I see within you the role that you can't see. The heart and soul, it's all you breathe. This is the hour I'm saying, wildflower, 'cause I need you more than I ever thought I could. You will empower me, my wildflower. I'm feeling crazy, like I never thought I would. Like I never thought I would.
Being an Asian American artist today is important because representation matters. It's about bringing a new perspective to the table while breaking stereotypes. It's about honoring those that came before us while empowering those today.
I want to see not only mixed Asians like myself represented, but every culture, background, skin color, and identity within the Asian community represented with the same depth and nuance as our non-Asian counterparts.
I remember watching the 2020 Oscars and tearing up when Parasite won Best Picture, because that moment signaled to me that things were changing for Asians and Asian Americans in the entertainment industry.
I would love to see APIA artists collaborate with artists of other voices, with different BIPOC voices, because it's so important for all of us as BIPOC to uplift each other and give voice to one another.
Two artists in the community that inspire me and keep me motivated are Byron Lee and David Henry Huang.
I want to see API artists represented backstage, on stage, behind the scenes, on screen, in high-rise buildings, in the pit, and everywhere in between.
I went to see Be More Chill on Broadway, and I was so excited to see a major role being played by an Asian American. Stephanie Shu played Christine, and not as an Asian stereotype, but as an ordinary high school child. That motivated me to pursue my dreams as a performer. And that's why Asian representation matters.
I want to amplify a show called
I want to amplify the voices of all the different experiences within the
Thank you for using your voice.
I am inspired by Asian Pacific Islander actors who originate
art that is honest, genuine, and true to the API, ME, Swanasa experience that is made by and for our community.
This is the hour I'm saying, wildflower, 'cause I need you more than I ever thought I could. You will empower me, my wildflower. I'm feeling crazy, like I never thought I would. This is the hour I'm saying, wildflower, 'cause I need you more than I ever thought I could. You will empower me, my wildflower. I'm feeling crazy, like I never thought I would. Like I never thought I would.